You know, today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, baby. We're talking about the top rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and you know what I love? The fact that they are reliable. And we know it is getting down to the wire in the NFL season, which means, man, you might be a little bit more inclined to, participate with some of this here opportunities to have a little bit of a success picking, right? And that could come by money line. It could come with player props. Heck, it could come with parlays as well. Man, we know we got some action going around. But more importantly, if I'm talking about it, I'm talking about it for a reason, because I got a promo code. Yeah, promo code just for you, man. The promo code is Moats. So for all my new customers, you make your first bet of $5. If that bet hits with the promo code Moats, you will get $300 in bonus bets. It's a concept you don't want to pass up. Trust me on this. But at the same time, I get it. You could develop a gambling problem. Might need some assistance. And if that is the case and you live in New York, it's a special number that you can't text. But for everyone else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. There he is, ladies and gents, man. Let me drop the intro now to my dog in the building. You know what I'm saying? How technology be acting sometimes, bro. It be trying to make me work a little extra hard today, man. But anywho, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we joined right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum, the West Virginia Mountaineer alum. You know they say it's almost 7 there. And a lot of people say it too. A lot of people say it. I'm talking about the former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University, one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, Terence Garvin, aka TG. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Hey, look, man, you know the chat gonna show you love. Night Rider said TG. David Decker say TG in the house. We got Swaggenstein, TG. Mike Hood dropping the TG emoji. Shout out to the emoji gang. You know. Also, X Concept TG the Great. Top G, you know it. And of course, it ain't a party till Tito with the good vibes comes in, hollering at TG, got the doggy emojis, SSSO. Shout out to y'all, all right? Let's get it, man.
Yeah, man. I heard the live caller too, man. Salute that, man.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to Chiller.
I heard salute the TGs, dropping some nuggets in there.
You see him, man?
Respect, man, respect. I heard you.
Hey, look, you a man of the people, bro. The people like you, man. The people we want to hear from you, my dog.
What J. Cole said, not above but equal. I'm just trying to figure it out,
Hey, look, let's get it. Speaking of J. Cole, man, album coming soon. All right, get ready for the fall off. You see it? You see what he on? Okay. Yeah.
I'm on my J. Cole time right now, man.
I just got to shout you out, fam. And look, before we get into it, because we got plenty. I feel like me and you been IGing each other, texting each other. It's just like, bro, it's so much happening. Like, bro, you see this? All right, I got that. You got this? All right, man, I'm going to tell you. You get this? Man. But, bro, before we get into all that, man, you killing over there, bro. You fire right now, bro. I'll peep the get up, broski. The earring, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bounce back. That's all, man. I'm just trying to get like.
Shout out to Martin Luther King Day, man. Shout out to MLK Day, man. TG over here on MLK Day, man. I like it. Respect you, baby. Respect you.
Just trying to stack some habits, trying to get like you, man. Stack some habits, I'm just trying to get like you, man.
Cut it out, man. Look. You've been on top, man. You see my week. I had it rough on the front end. I even had it rough on the back end. I told you, I just lean into it now. I don't even try to fight. I just lean into all of it, bro. Heck yeah. Like, bro, we ain't running from it. Just come on, man. Whatever you bring it. All right, let's go. Heck yeah, baby.
It has been a week in the Moats world. Like, I sent you one of them, then I sent you another one. Like, hey.
Bro, but think about how it started though. Because remember, This is the end of the week or the start of the new week, bro. Just this time a week ago, was like, bro, you had the sick face, I had the sick face. Yeah. We was trying. I'm like, yo, do we go Saturday and we try to hype it up a little bit? Like, I don't know right now, bro. Like, we was on the heels of our playoff loss. It was like a lot going on. We fast forward that. I'm like, all right, I'm in the clear. Okay. Take the L Sunday night. I'm like, that's tough. Then I get the alert the day. I'm like, bro, I can't even have a morning workout, TG. I just tried to work out in the morning. I go to brush my teeth, my phone. I'm like, that's how we feeling today? All right. Sure. And look, I feel like it's Groundhog's Day in the Moats residence, all right? It feels like Groundhog's Day. Just throwing it out there, baby.
I didn't see that one coming. Not gonna lie. I really didn't see either one coming, but I didn't see that
one. Bro. I was like, ew. Where are we right now, bro?
It's a cold game, bro. That's what we in the second. You're 2 games away from the Super Bowl. Like, I don't mean to say it like that. But like,
talk your talk, bro.
Everybody feels like, oh, we're this close, but like, yo, you're I don't want to call it a bad call. You're interesting.
If they call it you're a catch versus an interception away.
I'm like, yo, we might get to the Super Bowl. Like, right. Let's get back to work. You know,
bro, it's wild, bro. It is wild, man.
But that show you like not to be. It's hard to win in the NFL, bro. It's hard to win in that league, bro. It's the hardest. I know college is, but that league is just you don't know who you getting today. You don't know what it is, and obviously the playoffs, you're getting the best of everybody. But a play here, a play there, could change. You know, whether you work here or not, like a play here, a play there, and you can say like the Bills is accumulation.
That's been the history, but that's the history of their playoff performances. When you think of it,
here,
that's literally the history.
15 seconds here.
Diggs, if you just pull this in, a wide right on a field goal. Man. That was last year's AFC Championship was wide right. It's like, bro,
like you're talking about. Between like, yo, I'm here for longest tenure type, or I'm searching for one today, and like it's tough out when you get on there when you hit that free agent market. I don't care what level it is, high school to the league, it's tough out there. It's cold.
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. But no, it's definitely been interesting, man, with that move, man, because I even think now it just adds another team into the mix, right? And we're talking about just all right. Yeah, we have our wish list of coaches that we want, but the flip side is the coaches have more supply, right? In the sense of they're not just isolated to the Steelers being the only job available. It's numerous jobs available right now. And when you look at the Bills job also opening up, that's just another element that you got to deal with.
I think you hit it on more. Like,
bro, I'm like,
you got to think like a hardball. So the Giants to me are genius now, because it's like, no, let's get this done right now, because
they ain't wait.
Man, you think about you let a hard ball go to Buffalo up the street with a young child. Yeah, like it might be a hard ball that's in there. Like I didn't know.
Did it too soon?
Did it a taste too soon?
Too soon.
Just like what? Soon. Buffalo's 20 minutes up the street. Like you already know.
Yeah, and, you got Stefanski also jumped off. He's in Atlanta now. That's also been confirmed.
But I think he won out. Like, all right,
ooh,
elaborate. I'm in. I'm out. I got a Kirk Cousins in here that I'm probably gonna fall in love with.
He's gonna cook with Kirk.
He's
gonna cook that. That's Kirk's. Right. Kirk is in heaven right now. That's his office. That's what he does.
Save Kirk, man.
Come on, bro.
Play
you know.
Hold that.
Throw that. Who's Stefanski before Cleveland? Does he have any Minnesota connection with Kirk?
I feel like he do, wasn't he?
I feel like he does as well. I feel like he was up there with Kirk before coming down, but I don't think he was the head guy.
Kevin,
yeah.
Because Stefanski's
he's an offensive dude. Yeah,
he got that from.
I gotta check. I feel like he low key might have some Minnesota. Let me see, man.
Man, don't let him go get Chubbs back, man. Bring Chubbs back up there to Atlanta with him.
You ready for this? He was the Minnesota Vikings assistant role on offense or offensive coordinator from 2006 to 2019. I knew it was a connection with him and Kirk. That's when Kirk was Kirk. That's
when Kirk was captain.
Come on, bro. Put the chains on my man. Yeah.
Wow. So he was there for the prayer.
Yeah, the
He was
Diggs.
at the
The Diggs
press. He was
catch.
there with
Yeah.
Diggs in the press.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all that. Mm-hmm.
And don't sleep like. And
Yo,
it looks like Diggs is
are you
happy
ready for
to.
this? And shout out to Corey Hewins. He brought up that Kevin Stefanski was actually in Minnesota when the boss dude was up there. Actually, I gotta double check that, man. I don't think he was. They were saying that they might have some carryover, man, back when Coach T was up there as well. But I'd have to look, man, just to see like how far
The
back he
original.
goes with. Yeah. I guys got to look
Original.
at that, man. Yeah, I'm like, man, that'd be kind of crazy though, dude. But yeah,
He's been around a minute.
mm-hmm.
I show you
He's a Minnesota dude, though, man.
I just because at first I was like, Atlanta, that's interesting. I don't know. I was big on the quote unquote the culture fit. Like get
Oh,
somebody
the
in
Shador
here,
element.
the Shador element.
Yeah.
And now I'm coming to Atlanta. I got a Penix. I got I got a running back that's all world.
Come on, bro.
But it's still like it's a
You got like Cal Pitts down there.
Team. It's an SEC team. It's you get what I mean? Like it's like I still got to keep these guys going how I want them to go. I want them to buy into how we're going. And I mean, I think he'll do good there. But it just kind of was like I just didn't know if that was the one that they were the one to go with at first for Atlanta.
Now, part of me thinks this though, bro. Like when we think of Atlanta, you went from Arthur Smith, who wasn't experienced, right? Sure. He was just an OC. Then you go off of Arthur Smith and you go with Raheem Moore. And that was another first non-experienced version, right?
DC,
so, but either way, offense, defense, either way, new guys at the helm. Could the Stefanski hire be simple? Because it's like, bro, we've seen you actually be the head guy. We've seen you have success in a chaotic Cleveland scenario from the time when you took over to then when they brought in Watson, and then obviously this quarterback situation on the back end. He still has been able to keep them relatively, in the conversation, and I think that if you're Atlanta, is that something that maybe is appealing when you think of what you just did back to back with Arthur Smith and Raheem Moore?
I think that catches your attention. I do think that catches your attention. And it's a solid coach. I mean, he's still been coach of the year twice.
Yeah. In Cleveland.
It down. Like you got
while in Cleveland.
I had him more, like I said, tight-y. I had him more, just that kind
Atlanta
of
is a different, like,
Atlanta's
I didn't see Atlanta for him, but knowing the Kirk Cousins element, and you can move, Penix is a lot more flexible if you were going to try to move off of him, or if you wanted to stick with him. Penix is still run some of that stuff, but knowing the relationship with him and Kirk and Kirk's contract, I think that's what makes me just like, yo, Kirk is going to be on that roster, man.
Kirk's going to be on that roster.
Yeah.
Kirk's in the same. Kirk is Tua before the Tua happened. Like Kirk's
facts, bro.
Yeah,
he's on the roster, bro.
Like,
yeah,
we'll get rid of a coach before we get rid of that.
Yeah, because it costs too much. That's way too much to move on from that.
Yeah. Now you got. In fact, the GM can go too. You got me looking crazy out here. Like that's the Kirk situation. Like if you looked up, I don't know if you looked up, but like not even the big, but Miami's GM.
You see it.
Atlanta's GM.
But look. All these GMs get axed, and I think that that's also part of why in Buffalo there's a little bit of surprise because they moved on from McDermott, but then they low-key promoted the GM. It was like, bro, you the GM and president of football operations, and this question's about, when you looked at this roster and there wasn't no wide receiver the past 2 years, how you get a promotion? You feel me? So trust me, man, it's my eyes.
But he
like,
brought
bro,
Diggs over there before.
That was all on the front end. That was with the Josh group. That's early on. We talking.
Keon Coleman, we didn't expect it to be that bad.
But if you moving on from McDermott,
I feel that.
That's supposed to be the package. That's all I'm saying. It's like usually your coach and your GM together. You brought up Miami. That's together. We talked about Tennessee. That's together, bro. It ain't a lot of, fire the head man, lead the GM. No, it's because you bringing the coach, you bringing the players in here, and you cooking with them players. So y'all got that. I was just,
I think it looks like you got everything you need to get it done. You're just not getting it done. You're not cooking this up properly. Like you're a play or two away consistently. Like the pieces are here.
Yeah.
I damn near give you the MVP of the league. Like, like the pieces are here.
Yeah.
Why this keep missing right here? So I think it just more of it kind of said like it's not me, it's you. You know what I mean?
That's definitely the vibe. It was just, when you just outside looking at you like, hey, bro, that look kind of weird, bro. When it's like, Man, do you mean to tell me we throwing that ball to the dude that you just signed 4 weeks ago because none of these other receivers you brought in have given us any of that draft or trade? You know what I mean?
It's like,
you say that. You can though. Yes, you can.
But you're not saying you're throwing the ball to Billy Williams. Like
you're talking
about a 13-year. This dude been in the league 12, 13 years now.
It's no different. What's the difference between that convo and what we were hollering about with Adam Thielen?
I think it's a big difference. No,
it's a big difference. Okay, because Adam Thielen hasn't produced. Adam Thielen hasn't produced in his career in terms of wide receiver 1,000-yard receiver. He's been in the Triple Crown conversation as well. Like, what's the difference to me?
I feel that. I don't know. I just think Brandon Cooks is more like, I've been to the Super Bowl. I've shown you I know how to win. That just to me seems more valued. I wouldn't know. I would have loved him on the Steelers. Like, he would have been.
And I think that's fair. Absolutely.
You know? So
I just think that when we're just talking about the mindset though, when we say TG, man, we need a wide receiver. Are we talking about finding this dude in week 12, week 13 off of the free agent market? Or are we talking about, bro, go draft me something? If we're going to go trade for something, go trade at the beginning of this thing is what I'm talking about.
Go get me a dude.
So you catch. So to me, when I just look at how last week in Jacksonville, if it's not a Brandon Cooks making a big catch, do you get out of that stadium, right? Now you fast forward a week later, and it's like, once again, it's Brandon Cooks. It's like, that's all. Just outside looking at his fly. I feel like, you could have brought something else in that thing, but that's neither here nor there, man. The decisions have been made, man.
Did you see the drop by 0?
Bro.
Man. That was worse than the DK drop, man.
Hey, bro, hit him in the hands.
Like, don't hit him in the hands with it. Like,
whatever you do, don't hit him in the hands, bro. Whatever you do, don't do that.
Like,
bad ball. That's bad. That's all me.
Man, as the coach, I know he sleeps. He has dreams about that play. He sees that. Like, I can't believe you dropped that, man. I can't believe you. Big moment, but I don't know. That's tough because I don't think you can quote unquote say it like that because Coach T walked away. Like, I don't think.
No. Absolutely.
I think that was
1,000%. He walked away night and day. Two totally different situations, and that's why I was more so referencing the Bills scenario, just because that was like, "Yo, you're fired," but they promoted the GM, which was different, right? Which was a little bit different though, because all these other scenarios that we brought up is usually the package deal, or it's GM, you still are the GM just for now. Kind of like what you heard in Baltimore, right? It's like, man, you heard what happened to our friend John, right? Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. I really like you a lot. But we all kind of called on. It was like, hey, bro, you don't have a lot of time.
A big thing for Harbaugh, even going to New York, he was like, I want to take a GM with me. He was like, I want to take somebody. So it's usually a package, Right.
So that's just the reason why it's just a surprise that you see the Bills handling it that way in contrast to everyone else. And like you said, Steelers are very different because Coach T walked away, didn't get fired. And now and then, I'm glad that that's been completely laid to rest because, I mean, how many times did I feel like we had to keep, hey, man, he's fired for real, man. They just left it. Just like, hey, bro, we can come with whatever we want to come with, man. When the boss man said and he says it, it's like, bro, give it a rest, man. They've let y'all know what it was. Walked away.
I mean, the word was, the gun was on the table and they slid across.
Yeah, that's how they try to say it. And it's like,
handle that.
That don't sound about that. I'm about to say it's based on how everything is played. I ain't catch that, but you catch what I'm saying though. So yeah.
And I mean, that's one of them you never know, but if that feels like Coach T walked away, this does feel like Buffalo feels like, okay, we put that down. I'm gonna give you a little bit more time. Bring the right coach in here. Let's get it. The next one won't miss though.
Correct. Yes.
Like you don't have another coach and missing all that. You got to get this next one right.
And I think that's going to make it interesting going forward when we think of Omar as well, because when we're just talking about the scenarios, Coach T walked away, like we said, right? In comparison to McDermott being fired and the whole statement and everything like that. So when we talk about the expectations or even the urgency to either have this team, worst case, be at the same level or hopefully get better, a lot of those eyes are going to now, be pointing towards Omar Khan. We'll see how that plays out. But to me, I think that's, something for him now that he's going to have to feel a little bit more heat on. Whereas I don't think that would have been the case if Coach T was still here.
No, I agree. I think this is not a contract year. This a big summer. Yeah, this like a, let me see. You gotta earn your keep, like justify your existence type. I think it's one of them this summer where it's like, because the draft is big. Like they got to draft well. That first round pick, like, do you go receiver? Do you go back quarterback? Do the Coach T approach, man, you go get some defense. Like, it's never
get another linebacker.
Man. I know, man. You go get me started on that. But like, it's just, this is a big draft. This is a big summer, just top to bottom. That third round pick is a big pick. You usually get a star in that third. It's just like they gotta like have a good draft this year, and you just can see it. Like this, like ain't no just put it on T this year, or ain't no just like I gotta get this one right. So it's like this is a big one. I think this is a big summer for him.
What's your confidence level in him? Because like I said, this will, I guess, be like the first official where we're all going to say this is exclusively on him, right? Because we know like when he first took over, right? Because I was like, when he first started, him and Kevin Colbert did it together, and then after that, it was him and Coach T doing it. So now it's shit.
And I mean, the insider joke is that Coach T picked that team in a sense.
You pick it,
yeah. Like I want this, I want one of these. Go get me a star receiver. All right, I'll get you a DK. So it was like, it was almost like he was a good trade guy. He was a good, like, I'll make things happen guy. But now I gotta go pick a guy. I gotta go get something that's
and part of the conversation surrounding him was he's more of a numbers guy than the football guy. We said that was more the Brandon Hunt, or even Coach Tomlin was more of the I can evaluate, tell you what I want, who I want. Your job is to make these numbers work. Right.
Because that's what he was before him.
Absolutely. And I know from my experiences with him, that was the same relationship. He was the numbers guy from a contract standpoint, but not necessarily the man. I think this player versus that player, identifying talent. So that will be interesting to see. Does he take on that role exclusively, or does he, try to get outsourced help? We've seen, I think it was the Dolphins. They're working with Troy Aikman, right, as a consultant in that process. Does he bring in anybody to potentially help with that space? Just because, like we said, man, he's more of a numbers dude than a X's and O's like evaluate dude.
That's the Steelers, though. I don't think he can do that. Like, I think, what I mean?
Hold on, elaborate on that, man. Elaborate on that.
Just the Steeler business model is less is more in a sense. One of 5 teams without cheerleaders. One of I think one of 3 teams that only got a special team coach, no assistant coach. Like they don't have 12 assistants in there. It's not 30 people in the booth.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think of that. We for sure with Buffalo, it was like, we had special teams assistant. We had inside assistant, outside. Bro, you had a lot of coaches, bro. Yeah, we was deep up there. Facts. That's a great call, bro. We don't have that over here, bro.
Danny Smith.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like
that's it.
Danny solo dolo. And no longer Danny either, man. We know they cleared the whole house, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for y'all effort. Everybody, it's up. Go look for new employment elsewhere, man. Yeah,
that's how the coaching thing works. That is the cold game. Like when the head go, the whole everything.
Yeah, the whole regardless of how he goes.
Yeah. And I mean,
it's like, dang.
One of the the quiet laws of it. When you come in there, clean slate. You know what I mean? Clean slate. Everything gotta go. Everything new. Everything.
TG, is that's the poster that you always put up every Monday? We won't do that no more. We got different posters in here, bro.
No, new everything.
You said that's the picture y'all do this every Wednesday. This is what y'all do we won't do that no more. We do this now. Yeah.
Shout out. Coach Jackson up at Prairie View. Gotta give him a big shout out.
I talked
to him for a nice minute. And he went to the D2 national championship. And I know it's not
shout out. Bro, I don't care. D2. It's still dope, bro. At any level it's dope, bro.
For sure. Then came back the next year, went to the HBCU national championship. One of the big things was talking about, like, wherever I get in the building, it's a clean slate. Top like posters got to come down, pictures.
Culture change.
We're gonna earn our culture. We're gonna earn our keep from top to bottom. New socks. Y'all wore white last year. We're wearing black this year. New shoes, everything.
It's important to a degree though, because we know, man, people love nostalgia, right? Sure. People love to reminisce. regardless of if it's positive reminiscent or trauma reminiscent, right? Hey, man, we got this Coach T with it. The old coach with it. It's like, nah, man, we ain't got time for none of that. Because I do feel like, right, because that does take away from the new guy's ability to lead if it's always being undercut by what the past had done.
For sure. Because you can't lean on the past. The past hasn't got you nothing. And it's a new day, a new era, especially when you got to follow, a T. Or you got to follow, even respect at Buffalo. McDermott, like, I've been there for a minute.
Bro, 9 years, what, 2 AFC Championship appearances, man. Then got to the second round of that postseason. What, another 3-4 times, man. Got an MVP in here as well. So, yeah, it ain't an easy thing to replace, man. Yeah,
I held it down. And I just didn't get to the show. But I held it down.
That's the thing I think that makes the Buffalo job a little bit more challenging than the Steelers job. Steelers right now, depending on where you sit fan wise, you're either anticipating bottom out, hard reset, or man, worst case, we'll be right back where we are, right? 9 to 10 wins, first round exit. Buffalo, that expectation is, man, you are taking us further. Right. We've been AFC Championship right on the brink of it one way or the other. Right. Now your job is to take it to the next
Get us step. Over the hill. Call that play that needs to get called.
You catch me? That's a very different mindset because we know all those games in Buffalo have flown differently, right? It's not like every game is a blowout. Every game is tight. We just know it comes down to like the last play or two every single time in the postseason. And that's a very different approach, man.
I was going to say, you got to think like that had to deal with a Mahomes for like every year. And that's not, that's the Brady effect.
And then when it wasn't Mahomes, it was Burrow the 1 year.
Man. Mm-hmm. And that, like, that's tough. It's the Michael Jordan effect. It's like, man, Karl Malone might have 4 or 5 of them. It's not for Jordan. Yeah. Like, just,
That's facts.
Like, it's kind of like, it's tough. Like, that's tough. I'm not Bills Mafia, but you can just see it. Like, that's a good program. Like, that's a play away. That's 2 plays away. And to get, fired over that, that's super tough.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
So.
That's it.
I think
next guy coming in, man.
I was gonna say Pittsburgh expectation. That's actually a better, like kind of what you said, but it's a super better expectation.
Way better.
if you just watch New England have a horrible year, get a good draft pick, and come back, so you can always leverage the man. We just had to get rid of all that. Here we come. I think that's how I like the Jets. That's how you keep your job. It's like you're terrible, but like we cleared all that old stuff out. Now this is my team moving forward. Let's see what this is.
Buffalo, you hop it in. It's like, yo, the McLaren is full tilt. Get on this joint and whip it. Like, come on, bro. I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah.
Your job is to get it over the hill. We already put gas in it. We got a driver. We got everything we need. Just get it over the hill. Finish this up. They need a little bit more discipline, or they need a little bit of
something like here. Whatever you think it is. That's what you're tasking. That is a very different. That's a very different challenge, man. Holy smokes, it is, baby. Because like you said, in year 1, you got to hit the ground running, and that's the challenge. I mean, when we look at some of these other jobs, right? We obviously said, man, Falcons. We don't feel like their expectations are you got to hit the ground running. We don't, right? No, absolutely. Even we.
Let's go play good football. Let's keep it entertaining. Let's make a run. Let's make the playoffs.
Yep. I was say when we think about Harbaugh down in New York with the Giants,
there's no expectation.
He's coming from Baltimore, bro. Come on, bro. It's like it's night and day.
Like New York, what they got a top 5 draft pick. Whatever you do is like, oh, you done turn this program around. He's already turned the program around. Like they're already talking about just
absolutely
all the stuff he wants to do there and the new initiatives and how you want to have the brain stuff and just he's already changed the program. You know, his situation is a little I don't love the quarterback situation there. Even though bro's a superstar, maybe could be total bust. You know,
you said Jackson Dart's already a superstar, or you say he could?
I said he could be superstar. He could be total bust. Like he has that realm of like
everybody hates because I don't believe it at all. I'm so scared of that, bro.
He give me CJ vibes. He give me CJ Stroud vibes.
Fair.
Like
first year. Yep.
I think the thing about what I believe in him is that he won in college and he made things work in college. And I know you can say a lot of people have won in college. Tua won in college. I know you can say whatever. But he got the
Tua's one in the league too, though. Tua, bro. Tua done done some stuff at the league level, bro. Don't like I get it. Tua isn't elite top 5, but Tua ain't no bum either, though. Like the way, you know what I mean? I feel like the perception around Tua just be like, yo, he's trash. Like, hey, bro, he didn't put some stuff up. It just he ain't elite. He
Tua
just
in
ain't
the
elite.
category now. Tua's not in the
Oh
elite
my
category.
gosh. So, but I'm saying it's either elite or bum. I'm just saying, how's it either elite or bum? I don't agree with that, bro. I think
it is.
That's crazy.
You do it or you don't.
God, he's either elite or he's bum.
In the business of winning,
bro.
You win or you lose.
So you mean to tell me? It's what? Let's see, 28 other quarterbacks that we would take over Tua right now. Is that what you're telling me? Because we obviously know the top 5. We ain't gonna do that, right? But is that many other quarterbacks that we taking over Tua? I personally don't agree with that. That's all. I can't agree with that, bro. I can't agree with that.
At least 20 quarterbacks you take before Tua right now.
That means he'll still be a starter in the league. Is all I'm saying, bro. He's a starter in the league. That's all I'm saying. I ain't say he's elite, but it's a bum, bro. Bum is, bro.
Go with your back. You might go with Quinn Ewers over Tua right now. And feel good.
I hate that decision. How do you feel good about? No way. Which part do you feel good about? Which part do you feel good about, though?
I think you feel good about a Quinn Ewers. I think you feel good about Penix and Kirk Cousins over Tua right now.
I think that is hogwash. All right, I'm if I got to use that word, so trouble, man. No, unless you're talking the youth, you're talking the overall. Are you talking overall situation or actual production?
I think you feel better about Shador and Flacco. So when you say 28, I'm like, or not per se 28, but I think it's people that they backups is quote unquote
TG. So are you speaking on the overall situation in terms of contract, age, that, or are we just saying production? Because there's no way you're gonna say production, and I'm gonna pull up everything that Tua has done, and we'll be over here like on Tua's worst season. Them dudes still ain't gave me that just yet. That's all I'm saying, man. You said Shador. You said Shador's name. I ain't say you said Shador.
I think you don't
do that, bro. Fair enough. Hey, what they say? We could agree to disagree, bro.
We both. I
was like, we could disagree, bro. And I love Shador. Hey, bro. That's tough.
I think right this moment. I think you can't say. You can't not say age. You can't not say money. You can't not say that's part of who you are. You got to be this tall to ride this ride. Like,
that's fair.
What it is.
You still got to produce though, bro.
Yeah, you do.
He has some.
You do.
How did he get this money, bro? He got this money because he produced. We can say they overpay.
You talking about? I won the Natty in college. I'm from Bama. I check a lot of boxes.
Yeah, bro.
I check a lot of boxes. I'm a lucky. I got a Mike McDonald who's a genius. He's gonna make me look like a genius.
He got Tyreek paid even more. He got Jalen Waddle paid even more because him and McDaniel. Somebody has to throw in the football, bro. You already know. Somebody has to throw in the football, bro.
I would argue McDaniel got them boys paid by him being such a genius. I agree. These weapons are gonna be crazy.
I'm saying all together as the collective, because we would both agree. No matter how great of a coach you are, if your quarterback or your personnel can't execute, it doesn't matter. We've seen that, right? With any other who's coaches.
It ultimately got him fired.
I think it was both. I think he helped them dudes get paid. I think he helped McDaniels, and then I also think he hurt McDaniels.
How?
Because he's like, when he started to play bad. When we started to look at the sample size of, man, when the weather is below 30 degrees, he struggles. Right. So that's where he starts to hurt him, because now we can't just say, man, we love, you throwing for 4,000 yards. We love that. We love you, you saying you having 20, 30 touchdowns. We love all of that.
Right.
But when it's getting to the colder portion of the year, the later portion of the year where we're trying to win in the postseason, right, where it matters even more, right? That's where he's falling off. But to discredit everything that takes place beforehand, as we said, I don't know if Shador is good in the postseason because they ain't even win enough to get there. Sure. We're going to name dudes that haven't even done enough to get there. We're going to use them not even being in the conversation as a positive. And I'm like, nah, you still got to give me the prerequisite. Tua gives you the prerequisite.
That's tough. That's a tough take.
There. That's fair.
A tough take.
That's fair.
That's a tough
That's
take.
fair. That's fair. But you got to a bum though, bro. I'm like, yo, he's not elite. He's for sure not elite. Not even close to elite. But
I just think he's in that conversation with he's in that conversation with Shador. You know, with like you're having them good convos. You see what I'm saying? You're having them good convos. If Kirk was sitting behind him, he would have been dead. If
Kirk costs too much to be sitting behind him, man. Both of them. But I'm with you. I'm with you. But Penix was a young guy on a young deal. Man,
when yours behind him got him dead.
Man, quit. We'll still see Tua out there this year. All that sounds like business, and I get the business argument. This is all business arguments. All the business arguments I'm with. I'm with you on all of that. I'm not against any of that. But what I will say is, if it's it's the beginning of August. Yeah. 2 dogs, 1 bone. Tua's washing all of them. Tua will wash all of them. Don't you? No. Tua will wash any of them in a head-to-head is all I'm saying, bro. I love what you said. What you said makes you got big picture. I got you, bro. I'm with you. All right. Contractually, yes, all of these things. But head up fade, Tua's whooping them, bro. That's what I stand on. As long as it's in August, September. When you get to November, December, I'm with you, man. It's up. Yeah.
I'd like
you funny, bro.
You know I like AR-15 over there.
I know.
I like my AR-15.
But see, that's my disconnect. How can you like an AR?
How do you not like AR over that?
What has AR done?
The talent, like,
but what has he done to the level of what Tua has done?
I think that's more of like relationship. I think it's that.
Okay.
I think it's like I've seen this. I know this isn't that. I know we can't get married. I haven't seen this, but the dates have been elite. Like I think it's just more of that. Like it's like, and like, potentially get you fired. But I'm
this
just
is
like,
big facts. Yeah,
potential to get you fired. But I'm just kind of like, I think it's so much higher than what you've seen here, and this gets hurt every 32 seconds. Like I think you have to respect. But I do think it's 28. The fact that you said that, I do think it's 28 over better than that.
Both of them get hurt, bro. We can't hear all that, man. Tua has a Pro Bowl under his belt. Tua has a 4,600 yard passing season under his belt, bro. And AR-15 don't. That's what I'm getting to. Like, yo, if we just giving them out, right? If anybody can get a Pro Bowl, where is his at? If anybody getting them, right? Trubisky got one, where is his at? Where is his at, bro? Where is it at? If it's so easy, if they just handed him out, then why doesn't he have one? Is what I'm saying. If everybody's got one, if everybody get it, if it's so easy, why do you told me running back? Anybody can get a running back, big running back, small running back, don't matter. I ain't see my big running back. You said anybody can 1,000 yards. You said we ain't 1,000. I love our tandem. I love the tandem.
You don't got the band. You don't got the 1,000 yards. Where's the band at? Wow.
You told me it was easy. You told me it was easy. I don't care if it was 20-something yards short. You told me it was easy. You said anybody can. You said anybody. 17 games.
You get 1,000. You get 1,000. It's like
I'm like, 1,000. You told me that's the floor. You said anybody. I don't even got a draft. I go sign it off the street.
That's the floor.
You told me. That's what you told me. And I'm over here just like, all right, so I got 1 year I had to wait.
For a bell cow, that's the floor.
That's the floor.
For a bell cow, that's the floor. That's the floor for a bell cow. I do think that. 14 got 1,000. 14 got 1,000.
Total scrimmage yards. Both of them.
14 got 1,000.
Listen. Both total scrimmage yards are 1,000. If you Jalen Warren receiving and rushing, Kenny with receiving and rushing. So
I'm just saying I came for a band.
Hey, look. Now it's a collective band. Now it's a collective band. That's crazy.
No, don't do that.
It's never talked about as a collective band. It was
you did water. I got you a water. You didn't say a cage. I got you a water. I came and I got a bed. What are you talking about? You didn't say you needed a different kind. Like you said you needed water. I got you a water.
TG, can you put the goalpost back here, please? Why you put the goalpost, bro? Don't you do that, bro?
You wanted a band. I got you a band.
So now we've been talking about Najee total yards. We've never done that. We weren't talking about Najee's total scrimmage yards. We never done that. That's crazy.
You didn't say nothing about all that.
That's crazy.
I got you a band. You asked me for a band. I got you a band.
Oh man, I respect it, bro. I respect it. My dog said, "I got you."
I got you what you asked for.
Say y'all got it somehow.
That's what you asked me. Like you gotta feel me on that. That's what you asked me for. You got you
Okay,
a
look,
band.
I respect it, baby. I do. Look.
14 got you a band.
I was just expecting. I was expecting something. What they say? What I ordered or what I was expecting versus what I received. Like I was just expecting this, and I got this. Like, yeah.
That's for a band. That's for a band.
You funny,
you can't
bro.
be mad at that. I was like, I'm just saying they giving out bands.
I like it.
Get a band.
Like
As a bell cow, you should get a band.
That's I just was under that impression. So when I looked at our Russian, I just thought I was going to see one that just said 1,000 on the ground. Now we not far off, and I do think that's the encouraging part. And part of that, I do feel like with the offense, potentially when we go forward, we'll see. Offense, defensive minded, what receivers we bring in. But I do feel like if we can improve our passing offense to be a little bit more consistent, Jaylen Warren should cross that 1,000-yard mark rushing that rock, man. Like it isn't. Yeah, it ain't crazy, but we gotta add a little bit, man. That's all.
Some weapons.
But I had to get a hard time about it though, man, because you told me all that. Anybody can do this, man. Anybody get 1,000 on rushing. Anybody get not a band, 1,000 rushing. That's you was real specific because Najee Harris is a 4-time consecutive 1,000-yard rusher.
But
that's
Najee
all.
Didn't catch the ball out the backfield at all. At all.
So that's why we've never had this conversation about just total yardage until you just
Najee's never left the backfield and gave you no work. Like that's not what he was. That's not what he gave.
Yeah. That's real.
No,
that's real. That's real. Hey, the point still stands true though, man. 1K rushing we short right now, bro.
It really, in reality, and I even take this. It really changed the dimension of the offense where they couldn't just give you like that 12. The whole Steeler offense was predicated on here's 12 personnel in the huddle. It came out as 10. Here's 13 personnel in the huddle. It came out as 11. So now even that don't scare you the same way because you like the big backs back there. It's a big back there no matter what. You know what time it is. Like they were doing stuff like come out in 0-2 personnel, which no tight ends, 2 running backs out here, receivers everywhere, and then it come out looking like 12 and 14s out the wide. You know what I mean? And then you're like, well, what's this? Or it's like it come out 22 personnel. You thinking it's a big boy, and this thing spread out, and you got 14 in a slot or something. Like it was messing with your eyes. So now it's kind of like, and now it's kind of like with that before it was like, well, 22 is still back there. I don't see nothing. You see 22's back there.
Hey,
I think it's no different than 30 was back there.
Yeah,
30's back there. Bro, we got the A and the B gap, bro. Like, show me. Or just let it rip and let it play. Play it.
Yeah, we can play this straight up. We don't have to cheat this one way or the other. Yeah,
play it. I'm not tripping. You got to think like, and we see how it ends, but you forget the Detroit like run the fade.
I'm with you, bro.
Like it's a couple times 14 came out that backfield. Even the last game, like it's a screen, it's a hit or two here, and I might be out of here. So it's just the weapon of 14 being that gadget that you're looking for, and I don't have to change up everything. Like I think that was, I think they improved there. I don't think they.
I would agree.
You say that I think they improved right there. I don't think that was.
You know I like to mess with you, but I'm with you. Like the running back room as a whole, net positive. The running back room as a whole, we would say improved. Because even you brought up the receiving element, but going back to that Detroit game, what really broke the game open, right? Second half, it was the 2 Jaylen Warren runs.
For sure. The big hits.
Right.
I'm out. DK blocking. Big guy, big little guys hitting, big guys running. Yeah.
Facts.
But it showed up. Like, I'm no longer on the 22 campaign. I'm totally on the DK campaign. Like I'm totally.
I like it.
That must improve. Like I don't. It's paid way too much. It's way too much. Everything that must improve.
Well, I think it'll also be interesting as we continue forward now with whoever the new coach is. What does he, view in terms of how he looks at DK? Does he view him as a guy that can, give us more out there? Or does he look at him kind of like what you say, man? You kind of like a glorified tight end. We need to bring something else in here with this. Or do we look to move this,
But even the history of DK, like like, I joke around, whatever. I wouldn't be mad at Gino coming in the building, but like, you need a locket in here. You need
Mm-hmm.
somebody else in here that can offset that DK, that can go make them plays. Like DK is a great screen guy, go get action. He's a great,
Mm-hmm.
you know, crack replace guy, go get action. Like,
Bully
like
ball
that's bully ball. Here's this
versus
drag.
the high skill ball, right? And
Here's this drag. Here's
mm-hmm.
this, that 5 and out scary, but it's like, let's throw that. That
Yeah,
like, let's throw that. Worse, it's out of bounds. You
the
know what I
comeback
mean?
make them tackle him. Yeah.
Yeah, make them tackle that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's where, like, as a receiver, you gotta be able to do a little bit more than that to get paid that much.
To be a number one, yes.
To
Like
be a number one.
everything that we're listing, that screen, that quick game, them
It's
hitches, them
elite.
ins and outs. That's a wide receiver 2. That's
Hmm.
a 1B. But it's like I'm with you.
If Thielen would have had the year
Mm.
DK had, we wouldn't have been mad at him at all.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
We'd have been like, that was a good year,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just for what you're
Now,
asked, you got to
how
do more.
much of that though? And I have to ask you this because you've seen him in Seattle and you saw the production he had in Seattle.
Mhm.
Do you, I guess, account for our offense and just the style in which our quarterback plays in comparison to when you talk about him in
Gino.
Seattle, right? With Gino. We obviously know people bring up GP and what he did in Dallas with a Dak Prescott, but to me, just when we're comparing those situations to his situation directly here, do you take any of that into account?
I think a little bit. Yeah, I think a little bit. Like, I think Arthur Smith's offense is very much more tight end heavy. I think the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he might be out of there, or he's out of here, changes the roster. Like, very
Okay.
tight end heavy, very big boy. I'll put this in the backfield and hand it to him. Real, just
Mm-hmm.
you know. But at the same time, I think the plays that DK didn't make were wide receiver plays.
Mm.
Like you can call it what you want, like that. They hit you in the hands. Catch that.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the route tree would have got him open in a different aspect, but he still dropped or missed out on wide receiver
Mm-hmm.
plays. Like, he just needs to be respect a better wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Physical specimen, checks the box, NFL player to the T, deserves what he gets for his hard work. Like, you can see he's worked hard at it,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta make more plays. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Coach Tomlin effect. Like, it is or it isn't. Like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful, but I gotta make more plays. I gotta catch this. I gotta
A
catch
players
some of
got to
these
play like A players. You know
these
that.
50-50s don't feel like
Mm.
50-50s, you know,
Uh,
at all. So I just gotta make more plays. Like,
mm-hmm.
top to bottom. I need to be a better receiver. I just gotta be
At
better.
this stage in his career, can he do that though, or is he who he is at this stage?
I mean, you can work your hands at all times. Like, you can always
Yeah,
become better. It's like, it's like being able to shoot free throws. Like, you can
for
always
sure.
work your hands. But I think that's who he is. That's who he's always been, though, respectfully. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no shot on him. Great
That's
person. You
facts.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Leader. Great person. Like, he's always been that. He wasn't just a superstar in
Mm.
Seattle. If you look up, like, it was
Mm.
never that. It was lock it
Yeah.
over there. It was a lot of like
Mm-hmm.
run the ball, get it to him here. It's kind of similar script, but like,
Mm-hmm.
he's never just been that. Even Ole Miss, he wasn't just
Right.
take
That
your
had
head off.
AJ down there with him.
They had
Yeah.
an AJ and they had the other boy in there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say more,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what I mean. They had two of them, and like, if you know, you know. Like, he's always kind
Yeah.
of been like, he's just a specimen.
Insulated. He has like people
Yeah,
with him, but yeah,
he's just so
he's the
scary.
bully. He's the bully ball guy. Yeah.
It's so scary because it's like, you look at it and you're like, do I want to leave my 2 on that? Do I want to leave my
Mm-hmm.
3 possibly on that? Like, look how big that is.
Because it could get weird in that span. And when we talk about
Good.
that matchup, but versus cornerback 1, man, maybe you're like,
But
yo, yeah,
respect, even a cornerback 2, especially in the NFL, is still an elite corner. It's kind of like,
yeah.
it's just not no shot. It's just, and not, it's just
Mm-hmm.
not that. Like, it's not this like
Mm-hmm.
superstar. It's a superstar, like,
Mm-hmm.
look the part, feel the part,
Yeah.
everything, but it's just like, it just misses a player too
Mm-hmm.
consistently, like through his whole career consistently.
Yeah.
Like, I missed that. But deserves all his money. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
It's hard to call it a wide receiver 1. I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of situation, like, I don't think Thielen was a wide receiver 1. The way you're like, yo,
Okay.
that's, you see what I'm saying? I think
Okay.
I think Brandon Cooks is in receiver 2 conversation, but it's like teetering
I'm
on
with
like
you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like high wide receiver 2, low wide receiver 1B type. Like
I
that's
never forget. AB went to Tampa, and Mike Evans gets hurt. Remember, everybody gets hurt, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have a receiver 1," and it's like, "No,
Yeah, you
you
do.
have receiver 1 is still here. That's still receiver 1,
Yeah,
but you've
and
labeled
that
it receiver
showed.
2, and he's put it in that box." Like, you know what I mean? I think it's similar to that, where it's like, no, this is receiver 2. Like, it's not receiver 1. And I think if you put it in receiver 2 territory, you don't have all the pressure on it. Now you look at it way different. You love it different.
That's
You're
fair.
like, oh, that's a mutant. You know?
That's real fair.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you saying draft a wide receiver. This is in the first round. That would sound like you just said. And I'm all for that. That's what you said. And you know what?
Receivers out here, man.
TG said, man, go cop a receiver in that first round, and we're gonna be all right. I like that. I ain't hating on it. I ain't hating on that at all, man.
Go get weapons. Go get weapons and let this Will Howard let it spin. Like, I believe in that winner trait. That's one thing. Like Coach T always talked about, that winner trait. That's a real thing. You know, 33 over there. He done showed that winner trait. You know what I mean? Like, let Will Howard come in there and let it spin. Bring some winner traits around there, or try to get. I think Aaron's done. I don't think you get that back. But like, if you,
is there a scenario where you bring in McCarthy? Maybe Roger spins the block. We know he's been added to the interview list. We're gonna talk about those guys in a second. But
do they love each other? Or was that not?
That's a great question.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like they won one together, but I'm like I don't know. I know him and LaFleur had like their differences, but I don't know about McCarthy. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if he was in that that flavor of, you got me out of here. Like, you know, that's when Aaron was Aaron. Like, hey, I don't like this. Get this out of here. All right. He's out. You know, it's figured out. But it's like, I just don't. I think if
he's a Pittsburgh dude, this is how they talk about it, you know?
If they like each other and it makes sense, it makes sense. That'd be a nice marriage. Yeah. You know? I just could really see that Shula. Everything about that makes sense, in the sense of, you know, your grandfather's the great, you know, the great. You're on this run. You got that McVay tree in you. You got that McVay in your. Like, hey, what did he call that? I remember we ran this in the NFC Championship 2 years ago. Let's run this one. Yo, we ran this one in the Super Bowl. Let's go back with this one. Like, you've seen how to win. You've won the Super Bowl. You've been part of nations. You're young. You know.
Yeah.
You look at the Steeler history of it. Like, Coach T wasn't a head coach before they gave him the sticks. You know. You can even go back into the Chuck Knowles. He wasn't a head coach before he got the sticks.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Chuck Knowles, Bill Cowher, and Coach T, all three the same. All three, I think, 34 years old. All three defensive minded. The history is there. There is a track record for that, man. Absolutely.
I think it's kind of like, it just checks the boxes where it's like, man, you know, I know how to make this thing bite. I remember this one play, man. That play used to be hot. I remember this. Hey, coach, put this in your book. Put this in your book. You know, you got a young leader, young star in a sense. You know what I mean? Comes from great pedigree. I just think that possibly lines up really nice.
So let's tap into it, man. Let's talk some of these, you know, at least documented or confirmed interview requests. We got some follow-up interview guys as well, man. But yeah, the guys that we know, right? Brian Flores, he's scheduled for a second interview. Nate Schillhouse, we obviously know that's the Rams pass game coordinator. They had their first interview with him virtual because he's still, you know, coaching the NFC Championship. And that's the same with Chris Shula as well. For those that don't know, he's the current Rams defensive coordinator.
Right.
We've scheduled a second interview with Anthony Weaver. That is supposed to be this upcoming Friday. That's the Dolphins defensive coordinator. Jesse Mentor, excuse me, Chargers DC. We've scheduled an interview with him. Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator. We've also scheduled. Oh, so that had to just happen then, because just yesterday he was up there in terms of a guy that we were scheduling an interview with. Ejiro Avero, that's the Panthers defensive coordinator. We have an interview scheduled with him as well. Clay Kubiak, we know that's the 49ers offensive coordinator. We have an interview scheduled with him, and Mike McCarthy, who we obviously know was the former Cowboys and Packers head coach. We have an interview scheduled with him. Now, so with all of those names, we know some names that were still already out there, but we haven't interviewed or haven't had any connection with them. You still have a Raheem Moore who was fired, like I said, in Atlanta. We have a Jonathan Gannon who was fired in Arizona. We've added Sean McDermott to that list in Buffalo. And then you still got a Mike McDaniel from Miami. And also, we know Arthur Smith, who Mr. Rooney has said, man, any of our coaches are free to go look elsewhere. He has also been getting interest, man. We know Titans and Cardinals have interviewed him for their head coaching spot. And then the Chargers also are interviewing him for their offensive coordinator spot.
Nice. And that's
yeah.
I love Jesse Minter. Heated up, come from pedigree in a sense. Got that hardball in him. You know, that hardball has been successful everywhere it's been. Called it on all levels in a sense of college to the pros. Teacher, good coach, you know, young-minded, kind of got that Mike McDonald type flavor to him, you know, and it seems like that's doing well. You know, I told you I love Shula. Love Shula. I love.
You talk about pedigree.
Man, that's as good as it gets.
It don't get more pedigree.
As good as it gets.
You remember that 193 that I keep talking about with Coach Tomlin? Just keep going up that list, dog. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. Yep.
Like, it don't get no higher than that. You know.
Yes, indeed.
I think Flores is interesting. And I was kind of listening to stuff. I'm always reading stuff. I love Flores, but Flores still dealing with that whole thing that got him out of the head coaching situation. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting. You know, so it's just interesting was like, are we doing this because we kind of got to kick the tires? We have to get certain, you know, we got to bring minorities in here in a sense.
Rooney Rule. Yeah.
Rooney Rule, you know, we're going to bring ours. We the Rooneys. So, you know, we got
to lead the charge.
Got to take our reps. So it's like, is it that or is it a realistic one? I think he might get a DC-ish spot or he's going to Baltimore. You know, I think Baltimore would be hot. I can see Jesse Minter to Baltimore, though.
See, I can see McDermott to Baltimore.
And McDermott's the wild card because that one shook things up.
I'm like, whoa, you know? That
shook things up for sure. I think he would have been better in Atlanta than.
I would agree too. Yeah, I just think that they didn't know that was available. Yeah, yeah.
But I think he's a wild card. That one came out of nowhere. You got to adjust to that. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough, man. That's tough because they got some hot names on there.
You see it, bro.
There's some hot names on there.
Whether you're talking retreads or new guys.
Yeah. And Flores been in the building. You know the culture. You know the flavor. You know what dudes want to do, how they want to act. But it's like, is it?
He's the first confirmed second interview. Also, he was the first one. Anthony Weaver is the second one. But out the gate, you know how I feel, man. He coached at Buffalo, man. We was up there together in 13, man.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah,
I just watched their defense, and I remember I said it when we were talking here. I was like, bro, I don't know if you see it, but this defense is hot. Like he is cooking over there.
His defense is a extension of Mike Pettin, who's an extension of Rex Ryan, who's an extension of Buddy Ryan. So I'm all for that. I mean, shoot, that's my off-ball day. So, you know, I'm with all that. I'm like, I know this defense. Like, I'm a fan of it for sure. I like it a lot. My only drawback is when we think Flores, we've seen him be a head guy. So at least you feel confident that he can do it, right? And it wasn't like he got fired because he sucked. He got fired because there was some disagreements in terms of the overall direction. Right. Why else he
get fired?
Don't do that.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying.
That's Tua.
Oh no, he didn't like Tua for sure. For sure, he was against Tua.
28 out of 30.
Look. We can say what we want. Show me 28 other quarterbacks that got a 4,600-yard passing season, bro.
I hear you.
And that was 2 years removed. His last full season, he threw for 4,600. The last most recent 2 seasons he's been hurt. He played 14 games and 11 games. Now we could talk about the injury, we could talk about the concussions. All of that is on. I'm fair game with all that. But the dude got a 4,600-yard passing season not even 4 years ago, bro. Like,
I do feel that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
That's my only reason why I say he can't be a bum when I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers was hooping this year. He ain't even throw for 4K.
I think that's, and then now we're
Hey
in that.
yo, I'm just
I
saying,
don't think that's no
Rodgers was
different.
hooping and he didn't even get the 4K mark though,
I
bro.
think now we're in the Najee ran for 1,000 talk. Now we're in that
Oh,
same. We're in that realm. Now we're in the.
chill,
Now
bro.
we're in the like.
You just said you so casual about. I'm like, bro, 4,600 passing. Is
That's
that
a
just
lot.
casual? Anybody can do
That's a
that.
lot.
That's
That's a lot.
1,000 more than what Rodgers did this year. Rodgers with 36.
Wow.
Did he give us 3,600 or did he give us 38? I don't think give it. Let me see. I don't think he gave us 38. Let me just pull
That
it
was
up.
the
I
year they
hope
made the
I'm wrong.
playoffs, though. That was
I'm
their
with you.
playoff run year.
Rodgers gave us 33 this year. He gave us 3,300 this year.
With
Tua
no
in
receivers,
14 games. Tua in 14 games gave you 2,600.
with the
Last year
crack
in
team, though.
11, no, Tyreek's leg is facing that way still, bro. Don't do that. 2020 in 2024, he gave you 2,800 in 11
With a
games. His
track
last
team.
full,
That was a track
his
team.
bro. When he played a full season, 4,600 passing. The year prior to that, 3,500 passing. That's all I'm saying, bro. He gave you 29 tutties. Now the picks, that's the
How many
part where he's
picks?
not Rodgers. He had
Yeah.
14 picks, right? That's where Rodgers 24/7. That's the difference with Rodgers, a lot more clean. But once again, we saying bum. If we're saying bum, if this is what bum, I'm like, bro, that's a
Just
tough ass, bro.
my
I don't think there are a lot of coaches just casually doing this. So, bro, even not 2025 and 2024, he completed 72% of his passes, which led the league in completion percentage. Excuse me on that.
man, they throw more
Like,
screens than
bro,
anybody in the
and,
league.
and and that
They
is fair
do it.
too. That is
They
fair,
throw
bro.
screens more than
That is fair.
anybody in the
You know it.
league.
You
You know
know
it.
that's true.
You
You know
you
it's true.
get play action. Hold this screen. Hold this screen. Like
You know the
screen for
lefty go
days.
tick 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 tick.
Yeah, and let this
10 it
track
in.
me.
All
They
right.
attract me.
Mm-hmm.
This attract me. You would take Jameson over him, and I'm not even going. Next time I
Oh
talk
my, you're wild,
to you, I'm
bro.
going to give you 28 quarterbacks tougher than him.
I want
That's
to
what
hear
I'm going to do. I'm
28.
going to give you
Yes. I
28
want to hear
quarterbacks.
28.
I take over.
And now,
28. Because
and
it's
now make
28
sure
quarterbacks you would take over.
you're prefacing 28 quarterbacks with the full situation, not 28 based on talent and production alone. Because there's no way you're gonna find 28 names based on talent and
It's
production.
28 names
You
better than
are
quarterbacks.
crazy, bro.
There's
And look,
28 quarterbacks better
what
than
they say, we're gonna agree to disagree on this one, all right?
Yeah,
Because
it's
we're gonna have to
28.
agree to disagree on this one.
He got my man Flores out here right now. He just made me mad breaking Flores. So he just brought it back up. I'm like, yeah.
That is real though. Flo for sure was anti
Yeah.
Tua, and we're all with that.
And he said
Look,
it.
I'm not saying that I want Tua. I'm just simply saying when we're throwing Tua out there into the field of names, Tua is going to be to me higher up than the bottom of that list, man. If we're just talking talent, the contract matters though. The contract does matter though.
I hear you. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. You are funny, bro. Why are you so anti? My dog said, yo, it's Tua. I'm mad again. He got Flo up out of there. What else he did? I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Woke me all the way back up with that.
Let's go, man. Let's go. But I'm with you though. I'm with you. And just going back to the full conversation in terms of jobs with more pressure versus least amount of pressure. He said, man, Browns, we don't look at that as a job you're coming in with a ton of pressure. I think Ravens is another job though that it's going to be pressure. You coming into that. I think that which one do you think has more pressure? Baltimore or Buffalo?
Buffalo. Not even close. Not even
Baltimore
close.
were the Super Bowl favorites preseason.
But they don't have as much pressure as you feel like it. Baltimore's ready to restart that thing. There's rumors out here about them getting rid of Lamar. They ready to restart the whole.
How do you go from being Super Bowl favorites in the preseason of this year and no major injuries, nothing, and we're talking about now blowing it up?
Blowing it up.
If that's the case, why not move on from the GM too? Now the GM doing a heck of a job. I ain't gonna hold you. They have some talented players over there.
Lamar. Lamar.
They got talent, yeah.
You cannot.
You got Zay Flowers in there as well, man. It's two Pro Bowls under his belt now. Yeah.
Marlon Humphrey's in there. It's super.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got
Kyle Hamilton
Henry over here.
Come on, bro.
I done made this thing work, but it's like you still like that Buffalo job is pressure. That Buffalo job
I just don't see the difference between what Buffalo has done these past 5 years and what Baltimore has done these past 5 years in terms of talent acquisition, in terms of expectations, in terms of getting right to the edge of it every time. I think Buffalo, to me, has had a better go at the postseason than Baltimore, but that still doesn't change the fact that Baltimore still has Super Bowl expectations as well, as long as Lamar's there.
I don't feel like Baltimore said you're fired because you didn't get it. Like, it said you're fired because you didn't get it done, but it didn't say
but you heard the boss man. What did he say? He was like, would John have had his job if they would have beat the Steelers in that last game? He said for another week. Meaning, if he ain't winning that wild card, he would have been fired then.
I just think they were done with that.
But how do you get done with that? Because the expectations are here, you ain't living up to it. He was winning every year. This is one of the first years that we've seen Baltimore just belly up. Other than that, Baltimore usually they already got it locked up. They sitting guys last game of the season.
I think it's just different. Hold on.
Okay.
The sun went down on here, man.
I peeped you get a little dark. I was like, why are you trying to get all intimate over there? My man hit it with the turn off the lights. I see. I come over here, I compliment the fit, the drip, the earrings. Now you want to try to set the mood. Look, man. We ain't trying to do all that today, all right? We ain't trying to do all that. Jeez, man.
You woke me up with the tour.
Hey, bro, you for sure poked up.
I don't know if you can hear me. We're clearly.
The way that you shot back when I said 2 and 4, you like, oh, hold on. Now that you said that, I'm like, oh,
brought it all back. Like, man, that's the reason we're here. I mean, like, where are you throwing the ball?
My duck said, I'm turning this light on real quick. I ain't got time for you, man.
Who are you throwing it to?
Let's go. And y'all hit that like button one time for the coach. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell as well. We got TG in the boat. He turned the lights on us, all right? She said, I'm not playing with y'all, all right? Y'all got too much of this tool flow going? No.
Clearly, like, I'm like, why are you saying, what? Like, I'm giving you 28 quarterbacks.
I can't wait to see this list. I can't wait to see this list, bro. No, you don't. You don't love me. No, you don't, man. No, you don't. You told me you was a Miami dude, man. You talk about how, man, I was down there. I seen the coach. I know why it's tough to win, but you over here just man. you Tua's terrible.
Tua's terrible.
I'm like, no, bro. Like, y'all crazy, man. No.
Probably get attacked, man. Baby Tua went to Maryland. It's all types of odds. Like,
you see
it's love. Like, it's love. Mm-hmm. But it's like, no, I give you 28 of them tougher than that. Like, it's love, though. It's love. Great person. Elite
Here you
person.
Go. Here you go. Love the leadership skills.
You know? I think dudes, great person, leader. You know, want to play for him. Like, make you believe. Like, it just.
Oh, yeah. All these things. Got a cool tattoo. Yeah, man.
Love him. Did his thing at Bama, saving guy.
Come on, man.
When it's time to throw it, it's just.
You're not questioning his heart. You questioning his eyes is what it sounds like.
Never questioning his heart. He's a leader. Everything
he gonna show up. He don't walk away. Shit.
He check a lot of boxes.
He will go out on his shield. He's not afraid of that. All right. I love that.
Love him. I'm just talking about when it's time to throw that deep over. Or when it's time to throw that crossing on time, like that's when it's a little fun.
He's like, yeah, it was this coverage. TG, I'll never forget TG. That the first Bills game, man, he threw a pick late, and they like, yo, what did you see? And he's like, yeah, they ran this coverage, and this is what happened. And they showed that clip, and it was like, oh, hey, bro. I don't think that's what you just described, fam.
I remember that.
I don't know what you was looking at, fam.
What'd you see?
And everybody said the same thing. It was like, hey, Tua, you was real confident when you spoke on this play, bro.
What'd you see?
I don't see what you just saw, bro. Yeah, that's real life, bro. That's
Sam
real.
Darnold was telling us, man, I'm seeing ghosts out here. At least was admitting I'm seeing
stuff. Said I see ghosts.
Just get me somewhere where I can like just see clearly. I'll be all right. Like the worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. He don't even know what he wasn't seeing. Like I just don't like.
It's like loud and wrong. Hey, bro, why you so confident? Why you so loud right now, bro? You ain't see that, bro. I saw the defender. He went there, and that's why you go there because this is what he did. That's tough. I did forget that. Jameis ain't no better, bro. Jameis 30 for 30. Don't play like that. Jameis is 30 for 30.
Way better.
30 touchdowns for 30 hard ball hit you in the face interceptions, bro. You
But
don't.
Jameis gonna throw one like Caleb threw last night.
He gonna
Like,
give you a
what's
5K. He didn't give me 5K 30 for 30. I'm all for. You know, I like 30 for 30. It's a dope song too, man. Shout out to Kendrick. But
New
it's like,
York
yo, bro.
room is better. Russ is better. Jameis is better. Dart is better.
I love how you talking. I enjoy how you talking.
That whole room is better. I give you.
I enjoy how you talking.
Easy.
I'm looking for it.
Hey,
look, I'm looking for it because you know I can't wait to spend the block on your 28. All right, when you give me these 28, I can't wait because you know I'm ready. All right, and why do I keep getting on the argument side that I don't even want to defend? Yeah, I'm not a tour guy. That's the other part. I'm like, yo, how did I get into the driver's seat of the tour? I don't even like tour like that. But I'm just like, yo, they say yo bum, like, bro, anyway, yo bum. But I'm like, yo, why am I defending tour? Do you think I want tour next year? No, I don't want tour next year. But to act like tour will be the worst quarterback next year, I can't say that either. I just don't want tour. But you making it sound like, yo, I'm a tour dude. So we're gonna argue about this tour, man. We're gonna argue about this tour for sure. And who knows? He might mess around being in Pittsburgh next year. Because you know, what if we bring Mike McDaniel in here? If Mike McDaniel come over,
he would not bring Tua.
Okay, that is fair.
He probably feel the same way. Flores would not bring Tua.
No. So 100% no with Flores.
No, 110% no with Mike.
I'm with you. I just didn't know. Look. When if it's Miami, if it's Seattle, San Fran, and you know I'm hollering at my dog. DC, I'm hollering at my dog. So you know, I trust you.
Somewhere, man. Tua need to get inside. You need to get inside. Not a lot.
Send him to Arizona, baby. I'm sending him to Arizona, and I'm calling for Kyler. I know you don't like Kyler. I don't care. Kyler is one of the guys ahead of him. I'll put Kyler ahead of Tua.
I wasn't on the Kyler train when Coach T was here. When Coach T was here.
So why?
It's a different program now.
Why? Educate me.
It's a different program now because Coach T, that wasn't a Coach T guy, like top to bottom from.
Elaborate, because I'm like, yo, can he ball or can he not ball? He can ball.
Yeah, but that's not like, it's bigger.
Coach T a leader.
I think a Steeler is a Steeler. I'm not saying a Steeler is not Steeler.
That's fair.
But I think now with the new culture, because you don't know who. And it might sound crazy, but you don't know what the Steelers are gonna be in a sense. Like, what is the
offensive-minded guy could change the whole feel of what the Steelers are.
The Steelers are
1,000%.
A Steeler is a Steeler in the sense of, blue collar, West Virginia guy in a sense, like blue collar, 3-star.
Did you just say a Steeler is like a West Virginia guy? I see what you did there. Like, you are funny.
A blue collar, I'm after you. I'm working hard. Less is more. But I'm gonna make it enough, physical, get the job done, no excuses type. It's just it's a character. It's a flow. It's a Debo, it's a Moats. It's a Vince Williams.
Peasy. It's the bully. It's the
man. It's
I'm tough.
It's an ultimate. It's a Troy. It's a and you can say them whatever, but it's just from the Coach Tomlin era of the Steelers, still the same type Steeler as the Coward. Same. It's
even to the nose. I mean, it's tough, your face, gritty.
It's a Ryan Clark. I'm after you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you in the mouth, and I'm gonna keep hitting.
Heck, even when you look at Deshaun Elliott and the Minka Fitzpatrick, it's like, yo, you still can see it's they a Steeler.
I feel like you could feel it with
the mentality. Yes,
I'm here. And I felt like the Kyler it just wasn't the flavor. I could see what a new coach come in here and whatever the culture comes in, that could fit nice. That's what I'm saying. Because it's still, like you said from the jump, if you can play, you can play. It can play. I'm not saying you can't play. It can hoop. Like won every state championship, college, all it's a winner.
Big Texas, bro. Like big winner, bro. Yeah. Like they say that's one of the baddest things to come out of Texas, bro. Like the state.
I just felt like before it wasn't that.
That's fair.
So now I'm like, let the right fit come in here. It could fit.
And see, I guess from my side, what I was seeing was this. Man, Arizona culturally is so different. Change of scenery. And now you're in a situation where you do have expectations, you do have pressure, but it's also a group where you're in a football building. Sure. And you can attest to this as well. Arizona, from my experience, is not a football building. It's not eat, sleep, breathe. It's not, bro. We don't win. We don't work. We don't eat. We don't live. Yeah, it's just like it's chill. It's retirement, bro. That's what it feels like. Pittsburgh, you prepare with urgency. It's bro. I can't go to the grocery store if we don't get this thing right, bro. Like, no, wifey can't get off the internet, bro. We ain't got time for none of this right now. We ain't doing
Don't
like
read that.
that's Pittsburgh. And I just think that maybe the change of scenery when you go back to feeling like how it was when you were growing up in Texas or when you was playing at OU, where it's football, and not country club, not chill. My hope was that would ultimately light that fire because you don't forget how to ball. You don't forget how to win. You don't forget the skills. And he's still shown all of that. But I just think, man, the culture does have an impact on it. Now, it could still go belly up, right? Because you can get in here and it's like, yo, it's too much pressure. It's too much on them. But I just think that, man, I think when I came from Buffalo and I came to Pittsburgh, Buffalo, it felt like how Arizona feels at times, right? It wasn't a lot of expectations. The only difference was we ain't had a nice weather up there, right? But then I mean, when I came to Pittsburgh, and it's like, bro, every single game we got action. Yeah, we to talk. Like everybody wants us. We know we're gonna get their best shot
because
and if you don't want to be embarrassed, you better prepare like a son of a gun. That's not Arizona, bro. Not in the least bit, man. So that's the part where I just felt, that could have a positive impact on him because he could ball, man. But he is little.
60,000 screaming fire Tomlin on an AFC championship, AFC North championship screen.
Wow. You see how Coach Tim respond to it though? How do you respond to it? We don't blink. We ain't scared of none of that. Let's go.
Arizona would love that record. Arizona would love that record.
TG, they hang their division championship banners in the facility. You walk in, it's like, oh, that was cute. They won the division. Oh, all right, I see a little. Okay, that's nice. Little NFC West.
Cleveland would have loved that record.
Facts, bro.
AFC North championship, like they would have loved that. Right? Like so, it's facts. Like it's the standard. Like that's really how it is. The standard,
Yeah.
So I do feel that. I think that could apply respectfully to Tua too, though, where it's like football is heaven from Bama. Well, it's like I go to Miami and it's like we in Tootsie's on the Tuesday. Like it's just different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I just thought like skill wise though, I think Kyler's I know it's hard to say because statistically he doesn't have the Tua statistic year, but I'm just like, bro, I know it watched. It's like, yo, Kyler's a better player than Tua to me. Like
I think it's just the studying. Like just you hear the rumors and you hear the murmurs of the Kyler, and obviously I'm not there to see that, but it's got that effect of like, did you open this playbook or was you truly playing off the skill? Or was you truly playing on, do you know what you're looking at? Or you truly just tougher than dudes?
Extending the play because you're a great athlete, but you're not really processing what's going on. Yeah.
Man, you feel like you watch Caleb this year from like before, it's a different Caleb. Like he's starting to get Mahomes. He's starting to know what he's looking at though. And now
because he's already has the talent.
All the features show up, Mahomes early to Mahomes now. It's like Mahomes know what he's looking at now. And,
you remember Mahomes said that after the second Super Bowl? He's like, bro, I ain't know how to read defenses. It's like, huh?
I was just throwing.
I'm just getting after him, bro.
I got a big boy arm and I'm waiting on it to come open.
I can extend the play enough. Yeah, I can extend it enough. And that's Kyler's saving grace. But that's why you get the young athletic quarterback anyways. It's like, man, before you can really process and read it, you can strain this defense by buying you an extra second or two. So either way works, right? We know you could last longer once this gets caught up, right? Because the mobility fades. But to me, man, I'm just like, yo, that's an interesting player to me, man. I think he's just an interesting dude.
I agree with you.
I think I like him more if we pair him with offensive minded, though. That's the other thing. I don't know how he works with Brian Flores.
I agree with that.
Because Flo is tough.
I agree. Flo's got that Patriot.
He ain't gonna be as nice as Coach Tomlin. Yeah, you know what I mean too. Yeah, I'm like Flo got that. Yeah, you called. They got the Patriot on him. Yeah,
get this out of here, man. Give me another.
Yeah, that's soft. I ain't dealing with that. Yeah,
I don't care what you paying him. Give me another.
Yeah,
I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
So, man, I love Flo though. Flo guy.
Yeah, me too.
I love Flo.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Flo guy.
I'm with you. You know I like B Flo. Like it, but that sticks. It sticks with the Coach T though. If we go Flo, it's younger carbon copy though to me, man.
Then I don't like Kyler.
1,000% with you, bro. I don't like Kyler with him either, bro. Yeah.
Then I don't like
Kyler. We on the same page. Yeah.
But you bring like even maybe a Shula. Like Kyler might fit to that. You know what I mean? Just depends what, it's down there with McVay, a little cooler, hipper. But gotta be the right fit for that one.
Yeah. The younger the offensive mind, the more I like it with Kyler. The more defensive, the more hardened, the more nah,
And
I
I
don't
mean,
want that
Shula's a
Kyler.
defensive guy. I'm not saying it's similar like
No, I'm
that.
with
Like
you. Hmm.
even Jesse Mentor, like I might like
Hmm.
Kyler. I'm not saying it like that. It's just more
I'm
of the
saying, do they give you the
yeah,
Brian Flores approach?
yeah.
And that's
You
what I'm
know
speaking to.
exactly. I know
Yeah,
exactly.
because he a dog like, yeah, but like
Like the meeting started 5 minutes ago.
exactly. I'm not
Why you
waiting
just
on you. I don't
didn't?
care who you
Yeah,
are. Yeah.
yeah. The
Hmm.
meeting started. I know it. I said 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
started at 8:55. Like
Yeah, and
you're
you should
late,
have been here first
man. You're
because
supposed to
you're
be here
my.
at 8:45.
You
You're my
catch what I'm saying
quarterback.
now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm with
Yeah.
you.
And now
You're
I'm
late.
pissed with you, and you
Hmm.
know it.
And
Uh huh.
now you don't start.
Yeah, and I don't know if he can handle that.
Now you
Nobody can handle that, bro. That's real.
now you don't start. Because I started the meeting early. Now you don't start.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta back you
Yep.
up.
Everybody in with that. Everybody. That's flow.
No, but
That
yeah,
for sure is flow, bro. Yeah,
I'm with you.
I like it. But everybody for that, bro. You know everybody
I'm
for that,
with
bro.
you.
Yeah.
I think it's no different than because I heard you say earlier George Pickens, like George
Yeah.
Pickens, and you say offensive style, whatever, but it's
Hmm.
culture. George
Yeah.
Pickens in Pittsburgh, it's like, bro, be here, do what you're supposed to do, right
We
foot
ain't
up.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to play with you. All right,
Yeah.
1,500, cool. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I mean?
whack you on the beak and go about my business. You know the line.
1,500. Well, it's
Hmm.
like Dallas. Hey, somebody go wake him up. Let's make sure he's
Yeah.
in here. Hey, man, you good? It's just a different
Yeah.
flavor, culture,
Hmm.
but it fit different flavors. That's why you got different
Yeah.
ones.
No, facts on that. Facts.
Mhm.
All right.
Everybody couldn't play for saving, man. Everybody couldn't
Facts.
go down there and play for saving. Some
The
people
same way everybody can't play for Belichick. Come on,
man,
man. You know how it go.
got
We've
them
heard the stories. You know how it
got them
is.
kids in North Carolina shook, man. Them boys jumping in the portal.
They said we thought it was fun. This ain't fun. Like,
Zero
nah.
fun, sir. What
This
Coach Boone say?
all
It's like
right.
how much fun you gonna have this
Come
year.
on, man. You'll have fun when the season is over and that
Yeah,
confetti is raining on you.
yeah,
Until
that's the
then,
fun part.
you are in hell. Yeah.
Tyler Belichick was on
Hmm.
the confetti. He was on the bus screaming
Yeah.
"No days off." That tell you what it was
Crazy,
back
bro.
then. Hey, no
Hey,
days
hey,
off.
hey. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Y'all know what time we in here. Come on. Get your work in. You be like, hey, bro, I'm still hungover. I do not
8 o'clock.
care.
8 o'clock. I feel
Clock
that.
starts on next season, week 1.
Yeah,
You know what it is.
I feel that. I feel that, man.
That's
Man,
a
that
different
boy
vibe,
Sean
bro.
Payton. Just one boy, that boy Sean Payton said, man, Christmas is overrated, man. We need to be here. Like he really
Hey,
said
we ain't got time for
that.
none of this, bro. Christmas. Hey, look,
What's
look.
up?
Celebrate Christmas in the off season, bro. We ain't got time for that
Man,
right now, bro.
he really said
Like,
that. Like, we don't have time for that.
jeez.
We gotta roll.
Jeez.
Let's keep it rolling. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Hey,
love
she
it.
talk about some bad luck, man.
I
Bo
love
Nix
it.
situation. I'm like, Lord, 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 man.
You need to go get Flacco.
It's a short week, bro.
Go get Flacco.
Respect.
If you don't know what to do, you go get Flacco.
Respect. I could
Hmm.
dig it.
Go get
I could
Flacco.
dig it. Okay.
It's
I could
late
definitely
now
dig
though.
it,
If you
man.
ain't do it already, it's
That's
late.
what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you 2 days, 3 days behind now, 2 days behind, bro. That's supposed to have been in there the night of. As soon as that X-ray came back, it's like, yo, he done. Bro, I don't care what you're doing. In fact, they signed Ben DiNucci. That's the name. Yeah, about to say because that's the one I just seen. Yeah,
Oh man,
they brought in
JMU guy.
DiNucci. Yeah, bro, brought in
JMU
DiNucci,
guy.
man.
Signetti
Nah,
guy, JMU guy.
come on, man.
I see it.
I
That's
like how you
it.
stopped at JMU. I'm about to say that's you got some else in this blood too, man.
That's it. Hey, J.
He said we're not good.
Hey,
It starts at. I was
JMU
like,
guy.
Indiana.
Leave it at JMU. This is a JMU guy.
It's like shout out to my dog DiNucci, man. Shout out to the homie, man. But yeah, I see he signed up there. I'm like, okay. So we going all in, huh? Shout out to New England. New England got me feeling good right now, man.
I like New England though. I like New England, Seattle this weekend coming up.
That's fair.
New England, Seattle coming up. I think New England's back. New England, they look like
Mhm.
New England. They're playing good football. They got their culture back. You can feel
Okay.
it. Seattle, they look like Seattle. They look like LOB
Hmm.
again. They're back.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
spite and they play good defense. They're physical. Corners play good. They got the best D
Hmm.
line in the league. Like
Hmm.
that's the prototype on how to build a team right now. You
Hmm.
know, build it up front, win up front, get you some long corners, play
Hmm.
aggressive, will come tackle, big men running, little guys hitting.
Yeah.
It's the recipe.
And don't forget, hit on a quarterback, right? Even if it's a retread, even as a retread, it can still work. It doesn't have to always come out the gate perfect. The retread market does work. That's what you heard me say.
Quarterback's the most important position.
You gotta have that though. That is a big reason also because of how well Sam Darnold has been playing too, man. I'm surprised though you went with them over the tandem. You know Stafford and McVay now. Come on, baby.
That's dangerous. They're tough.
Yeah, I'm like, it's hard to go against that though, right? Been there, done that type.
You gotta go to Seattle. Defense plays a lot of defense. It's physical up there. It's fast up there. It's loud in there. You know?
Yeah. Because they went to it. Remember, they went down to the wire, was overtime and everything when they played end of the regular season, right?
That's how we got it.
Because they had the crazy comeback. That's the freaking punt return touchdown. Yeah, it got weird. Yeah.
Got somebody fired.
Yeah, facts.
Special team coach got fired next week. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like it'll be a good weekend for football. You see a lot of like prototypes on what teams need to build or try to how to build. But I just think Seattle is the prototype right now. Like win up front, totally win up front. Receiver or two that'll get it done, get it done, but win up front, quarterback to throw it, defense.
Yeah. And both coaching staffs have coordinators or people that are getting interviewed as well. So it's not as if it's just the Rams side when we talk about Shula and Shillhouse, kind of getting their names being thrown out there a lot. Seattle also has some dudes, man, that are getting talked about, man, potentially for different jobs, coordinator or even head coaching as well. So it's everything is everything right now, man. Nobody has, they got the mention with this. It's like, no, they both dealing with some similar things, man.
Distractions.
But But I'm with you, AFC.
The NFL does a good job of, per se, limiting the distractions. So they make it so you can't have an interview at a certain time or you got.
And it has to be virtual, nothing in person right now. Yeah.
They do a good job of that, like, you say whatever, but like college, this guy's, man, I'm here Tuesday and I'm here on Thursday. Like that's a lot.
You see it, bro? While preparing for a game. AFC, NFC championship, that's big distraction, bro. Yeah.
Till you get blown up.
Facts, bro. Big facts. I like it, baby. I like it, man. What you got on the back end of this thing, though, TG, man? What we got before we get up out of here, man? Because we done talked about a lot, man. We done got what we needed to get in on my end, man. So talk to me, man. What you got on yours, though, man?
I got Miami. They got Miami with the +8. Not a big on the, what is it? It's DraftKings, so they
shout out to DraftKings.
Shout out to DraftKings, if you know. But they got Miami on the +8. I like that. Okay. I think Indiana wins tonight, but I think Miami with the +8 is safe. It's calm. I don't think it's ugly.
You said you don't think it gets ugly?
Nah, that thing's disciplined now. I ain't gonna lie. It's discipline.
That's Bama West, the Midwest Bama.
It's Bama West. But
I call it. No, not like I've seen Bama Notre Dame. I just keep feeling Bama Notre Dame here. That's what this feels like to me, bro. Oh, they got to fire D-Line. They got to it. Yeah, bro. I'm with you on all that. They got Bain. They had to it. I'm with you, bro. That's a machine coming out, though, bro.
I do feel that.
You even heard him talk. He was like, yo, you don't get ready for the war with warm milk and cookies. I said, oh, that's what you want to say, buddy?
I do feel that.
Say it ain't gonna be yours.
You're a little biased though, man. That's a JMU alone. That's a lot of
that's
hometown.
Crazy, bro. I'm just telling you.
If it mean anything,
what has it been looking like in these games? Is all I'm saying.
I'm with you. On the humble, it's a West Virginia guy.
I'm with you. We know. Look,
Virginia guy. If you know,
you put the label on. You put the label on. I know where he came from, and that's why some people were upset with West Virginia's handling of it as well.
Man,
because y'all could have had him.
No, why?
Don't. Yeah, all right. Y'all could have had him. Don't play. Right. Hey, look, we know how we shop at JMU. It's heavy on the pit. We'll do a pit retrack. We'll do a West Virginia. One or the other. We know what our pipeline is. We ain't tripping on none of that. Yeah. Shoot.
It's got
Heck
that
yeah.
tough nose West V in
Come
it.
on,
But
bro.
I
Yeah.
just think only thing I say, I don't know if it like Miami's fast. Miami's
Mhm.
fast. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like I know we've seen him on Ole Miss, and Ole Miss was fast. We've seen him play people. And he's
Yeah.
whooped everybody, you know, but Miami's fast. That's the
Mhm.
only thing that gets me where I'm like, man, and they in the backyard. Like that goes back to what we said
That is
earlier. Like,
hard. That is at the crib. That's
yeah,
hard.
I was
Yeah.
down there in Miami. Them boys wake up when it's time to wake up. Now they do that,
Okay. Okay.
you know.
Respect. Respect.
So I'm like, that's the part of me where I'm like, man, they got a boom box. They gonna come out like San Fran come out. They
Yeah.
gonna get to doing all they dance. They gonna be ready to play
It's
too. Them
go. You
boys,
gonna have Irvin down that thing on 1,000. Oh, it's gonna be
man.
crazy. All the
Everybody
Ray
coming out there.
Lewises, the Who's
Man,
Who's,
I think the lowest
Andre
ticket cost
Johnson.
2,000. Like you're not
No,
like,
you're
man.
asleep. The lowest ticket was 4K for the nosebleed. Talk to him, bro. 4K for the nosebleed. They said it this morning. I say, Lord.
So you know it's
They,
we
for
here,
they
man.
say the worst seat in the building, all the way up at the tip top. $4,000. God.
Man. I think it's just a discipline game. Like I think as bad as Miami played last game, I think they'll play way better. Like discipline wise, I think you
Yeah.
have to play better. I think that's what Indiana doesn't
That's
do.
Indiana's game.
They don't hurt themselves at all.
They fundamental you over there, bro.
If you say left foot, they all moving with the left foot.
All right, bounce passes and chest passes, man. Come on,
Bounce
man. Layups
passes
off the
and chest
glass,
passes.
bro. Come on, bro. We
Man,
ain't dunking
don't
nothing.
dunk the ball, lay it up. No, I know.
All right, bro.
Do not dunk it, lay
I'm
it
just
up.
saying, you
Go
know,
with
bro, we ain't doing no dunks, none of that between the leg dribbling. Right, left, get point A, point B. You know what time we on, bro.
You
Like,
know, but I do for that.
all
I
right.
do for that. I do for
I
that.
just this, yeah, we gonna see. We
I
gonna
do
see.
for that. I do
Because you
for
know,
that.
I've been on Miami. I've been liking Miami heavy, but I'm just like, ooh,
Football guys, you know. If you're a
yeah.
football guy, you know. Don't go out there with your heart. Like, go out there with your heart.
You go out there with your heart.
I'm with you. I do feel that. I do feel that.
You go out there talking about money lining them. No.
Get you some
Take
points.
them points, bro.
Yeah, get you some
Take them points, bro.
I'm going there straight up now. I didn't say that. I said,
He said, I did not say that.
The first thing I said was I like that 8 points. Like,
and I'm over here just like, oof, is that enough?
Yeah. And I feel that.
8 is tight.
Yeah.
One score? They one score better than me?
It's still, you're not going to do that to them at the crib. Like, I just don't see them like getting that off.
Just one score is just, to me, outside of Penn State, I haven't seen a team go like push them to that. You know what I mean? And that's an emotional Penn State. We just fired the boss Penn State. We trying to do it for Terry Penn State. I'm like, I'm with all of that. First time played them in a while, I'm like, yeah, they've never lost to them. I got all that. I'm like, outside of that, though, we have not seen anything come within 2 scores of it.
I do feel everything you're saying.
Yeah.
And Carson Beck will lay it down at a big moment. I'm checking all the boxes with you.
So you know you'll do it.
Carson Beck will come out there and do some shit.
Oh, sleepy eyes. You know sleepy eyes will do it, man. You just don't believe him. I don't trust his eyes, bro. I don't trust
feel like the only thing I feel like is the Miami boys, they come to play when it's time to play. Yeah. And they got a nice run game. They can run the ball. It's hard to run.
Like the running back. Facts.
I love the running back. I love 4. I like a couple of them. I love 10. You gotta love 10. 10 is Tavon.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like you gotta love that. They got some weapons out there.
You know, I'm on them. They got a pass rush. They got 2 of them, but they got a pass rush. I'm like, bro,
3 of them.
If you know, all right.
They really got 3 of them. I don't know if the one boy playing though.
The enter.
Yeah, West Virginia guy.
Yeah.
Left West Virginia.
I don't know if he is or not. I just
because he did.
I be over here like, where's Bane at, bro? That's why I be like, where's Bane? Is Bane out?
You know what's crazy? Like as a pass rush, I respect. I wasn't a super Bane guy. Like I didn't buy in at first. But like,
so I will even say this: I love Bane collegiately. I have questions about what that looks like professionally, just because his game is built on power.
So I'm not.
Your game is built on power, bro. NFL tackles are big and strong. And that's why you usually gotta have that comp. Exactly. You ain't bullying that back. But if his get off is good enough, then you can always combo that. And that's the whole 3-step bull that Kevin Green made spectacular, right? But you got to be explosive to do that. And that's the KG effect. KG is so explosive that can set up that bull. If you just coming off on so smooth, I'm going to just turn the power into him. These tackles ain't going for that. So collegially, I love him.
What's my man?
You talking Verse, Jared Verse. Yeah.
He kind of
Verse got burst, but Verse has, to me, burst. I like his burst a little bit more, and I think that's why he's also able to be a more productive version right now. Okay. I don't know if Bane is going to have that type of burst. I love the power. I love once it's engaged, the hands. I love all of that. But that's the question. I think but that's also why people have talked about moving him into the 3 technique in the 4-3 defense. I think if you do that, he could be your Ed Oliver type, right? The man, get off you penetrating, trying to just basically muck it up. But he already said he didn't want to do that. But he say he doesn't want to. I'm not looking at him as a every down dude in there though, because once again, it's like, you not fast enough to me to stand up and play 3-4 because you're not dropping into coverage. Right. You question if it's going to be talented enough to be a true, beast of a pass rusher, right? And then it's like, man, to put him in as a 3 technique, yeah, I think he will thrive versus the pass. But I think if you run at him, that is where now you're looking at you saying, bro, you got to shoot this guy. You're not a point of attack dude. You're a get up field and try to muck it up, right?
Take a knee.
Old school, take the knee, calls a foul. Yes, sir.
Man, pull it down with you.
Just
let's
no movement
it up right here.
Just no movement. Yeah,
take a knee. Old school. I love it.
Yeah, but I think he's a little bit of a tweener, man. Just early on, looking at his body type, So I think but collegiately though, I think that he is a problem college-wise because these tackles aren't as strong. And that's why, but we do this with every position. We say, man, some dudes are elite college players, but you're questioning, man, how does that transition professionally? He's going to be one of those ones. How does it transition? Maybe he ends up just being a dope run stuffing outside, DN type dude.
Great.
He could be that. That's my man with the Jets. Not McDonald, the other boy, 11. The first rounder as well, man, out of Florida State. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Mm-hmm. But that's literally him. It's like, yeah, you will run stuffing first round edge. Like, if you give me a pass rush, great, but you're a run stuffing, like that's your job. Pair you with the McDonald, that's gonna get the slide protection. Give me something on occasion. Yeah.
Now your draft stock falls.
I'm with you.
No,
trust me, I'm with you. I can't draft you top 5. Yeah, but those are the questions. I think his combine, he probably won't run a 40.
Yeah.
You catch what I'm saying?
He's a don't run guy.
Don't run. As long as you don't run, stay on the tape. We got a chance. You get you that first because you productive as heck.
Come down here and watch me run.
Yeah, but as an outside, that's what I see when I'm like, hey, bro, I don't.
It's crazy.
I don't see a hand off the ground.
It's crazy you said that because I feel like 15's not who we think he is. Now I feel like he's a great college player.
That's fair.
I feel like Baby Kurt got a lot of check it down right here, check it down here.
You already know how I feel about that. But people are swearing by because you're on the winningest team, and they do that all the time. I think it will. I think it's going to get somebody in trouble. I think if you're Vegas and you're going to be the head coach out there, you don't want that pick because you're going to get fired, bro.
You already know.
You see, yeah. And they're going to be asking that to do what that is not supposed to be asked to do. We are on the same page, bro. Yep, we are on the same page. But they swear by it. They falling for it.
Trading that pick. Give me Lamar.
I don't hate that at all.
Everybody talking, man. Here, take this.
I don't hate that at all.
And now you got the option over there with him and
you
got something.
Yeah, I low-key like that a lot. And I think it low-key takes pressure off of Baltimore too. If you can get Lamar out of there, you're not ass tripping anymore right now. If Baltimore's there, bro, you still have every single expectation. It's the Buffalo job all over again, bro. If Lamar is there, bro, you have to go. You have to you can't stop in the division round. You gotta go AFC Championship or Super Bowl.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. That's tough. It's tough.
It's
I don't see that. I'm with you. I don't see that. It's tough.
Respect. I like it, bro. I like this combo, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
That's the best part of football season, man. It's
facts.
Late playoffs, my team didn't work. How we gonna be better moving forward? You know, people getting fired. Time of year. This is football season. Like I always say, the good people. If you're playing, if you're playing in November, you're playing late. Like you're one of the good players.
Yeah,
you know,
facts, bro. That's facts. I like it, man. I like it. Shoot, anything else, man, before we get up out this thing, man? I like this, though, baby. We've been cooking today, baby. You've been scraping the pot one time, boy. Scrape the pot with it, TG. Come on, man.
Just trying to get like you, man.
Oh, man. No.
Here, man.
Look, man. When I pull up with the nice vest, the black under, you know what I'm saying? The earrings, the match, the fresh cut. When I show up like that, you know what it is. You see my fit today, bro. I'm in grieving. All right. I've lost 2 playoff games. I've lost 2 head coaches. The only thing that went right this weekend, TG, my daughter's middle school team, they was balling in this tournament. Nice. All right. They got action. Baby girl was hooping. I felt good. When I saw Coach Tomlin in the stands and his daughter's event, I felt like that. That's how I felt this. I'm like, of all the chaos, this is right. All right. So that's where I'm at with it right now. All right. But it's a struggle, bro. It was a struggle. Okay.
Just, shout out to Moats, man. We done. And I seen you miss a camp for the basketball clinics and the work.
Hey, so
the work gotta show up, man. You already know. No, we got basketball camp. So if you know, man. Salute. I'm a process guy, man. I don't care about the buckets on Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like,
hey, TG, we was just up there before we went live today. It was like, yo, come on, man. You missed a couple of them, the pull-ups. You ain't like that layup. Let's get back in the gym. All right. Come on, man. Hey. It ain't gonna make itself. You feel me? All right.
You gotta go get it.
Shout out to my dog.
Process guy.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Oh shoot, I forgot, man. I gotta get a couple of super chats real quick, man. Then we get up out of here. I totally forgot these. My bad, y'all. My dog TG for the win, man. All right, we got Tito with the good vibes. He says happy MLK Day and shout out to the best Steelers show out. Shout out Goats. Nah, man, we appreciate you, Tito, from the heart, baby. Man. Let's go. Got the homie Corey Hewins, also show 11. We do appreciate you as well. He says, I have 3 coaches that I like so far, such as Chris Shula, TG's guy, Brian Flores, another TG dude we're in agreement on. And then he adds Sean McDermott. He says, that's the one. I was like, woof, that's a name. He says, I think Brian Flores hire will keep some of the vets home that would consider leaving or retiring. And I actually do agree with that. I do feel like if Brian Flores takes over, it won't feel as mass exodus, hard reset. But I don't know how everybody feels about that either. What's your take on that, man?
I actually feel the opposite. I feel like Flores comes in and it clears out the vet, the OG, and it brings in the new. I think it might save I don't think it saved none of them. I don't think it saved a Cam. I don't think it saved an Aaron. I actually feel the opposite. I think it's like old dog, new tricks, tough to do. I think it's like, just give me these that will do what I ask it to do.
Okay. No,
I mean,
because that's the Minnesota vibe, low key.
That's the Minnesota vibe. I was gonna say it would have kept like a Minka, or it would have kept he's just his style, everything about him is like, I'll keep that OG safety that keeps it in line.
Jalen,
what I mean? Jalen to the T. I keep the skies together, but everything else, man, I need that running and hitting, everything else, everything top to bottom. So it just, I think that would change that up a little bit.
Yeah, now respect on that.
The McDermott one's
my bad.
Though. No, that. The McDermott's an interesting take. That's a good one, bro. Because I ain't even put that one in the brain of.
It's Pittsburgh. Because it's so fresh too. I'm like, I can't even compute it all the way. I'm like, yo, does that fit here? I'm like, yo, he gonna heat you up. He likes that cover 4, but he's also had the high level offensive coordinator. We talk about Brian Daboll getting the Giants job. That was the OC when Josh first started getting hot, when Josh, started to get it popping with Diggs. Then after that, that's when they brought in Ken Dorsey, who was under Brian Daboll. So it was like, yo, we're going to self-promote. That worked well until it didn't. Kim gets the opportunity in Cleveland because of that. And then they went ahead and promoted from within again with Joe Brady, who was also under Dable and Dorsey. So you can see, that's been McDermott's flavor, having a younger proven or younger non-proven OC that he believes in. So it could work, but once again, you're still looking at what's the OC situation.
Mm-hmm. Joe Brady won the Natty at LSU too. Like never forget.
Facts. Yep.
Like,
facts.
Never forget.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Brady.
Facts.
I thought Joe Brady would be in the convo on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought he was next up. Like you know what I mean. Like let me get in the mix. But
and then the final one we have is from the homie Richard R. Bezo. He says, should we load up completely and use all of our picks this year, or trade some to use as trade capital for 2027 if we need to move up for our quarterback?
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta. I think it depends on who they bring in as the coach, just what they want to do, and they decide. I think so. Loading up or trading some is the Patriot effect. That's the Patriot mentality. That's like this year's a wash. Let's just get the culture in here. Next year, let's go make a run. You know what I mean? Load up is saying, all right, the young boy's the quarterback. We believe in what we've seen. We believe in what we know. Let's put a ton of weapons around him, and let's just go for it for the rest of our time. Like this is our team. You know what I mean? If he don't get it done, though, we're in trouble. Or we got to go in that draft and just get what we can get. But I think next year's draft is supposed to be way better than this year's draft in terms of quarterback. This is a receiver-heavy draft. I mean, I like the mixture of both in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like go get weapons. Go get weapons. See if you can bring in weapons to help. See if this is the guy. Or see if you can still bring in like you're still a Kyler, kind of similar to what you said. The flavor is right, everything's right. You're still a guy like that, or you go get a Jameson, might spin the block on Russ. Hey, what you doing?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just you go get something that you believe in and come get it done. Yeah. Light it up, put a bunch of weapons around it. And then if that's not it completely, I need a quarterback.
Respect.
Here's DK, here's that.
80, whatever it is.
Take it all.
You know what it is. Yeah.
Take it all. Give me that quarterback.
Nah, that's facts, man.
But even that, like, it's not no just young. That's the dude down there. I don't just see that.
I've experienced quarterback purgatory before. I know what that really is. So I know the excitement behind the draft and finding your quarterback. I've experienced it not given you and it being on multiple occasions. So I personally, I'm more a free agent dude, man. Give me the dude that I've already seen have success at this level, man. Like I would like when we talk quarterbacks, I'm 9 times out of 10 going to default to the proven, the vet, the retread versus the unknown of a young guy that we're going to hope and pray and wish he can develop in. It's just like, man, for every one that does develop, it's like, man, we could point to 5 or 6 others that don't. Yeah. Just like, yeah, bro, I'm not as optimistic about that, man. I'm sorry. All right. I've had a Buffalo. I've had Arizona, It was a lot of first rounders in both of them spots, man. And yeah, man. So that's my energy with it, baby. That's my energy with it. But I like the question, though, man. Shout out to the homie Richard R. Bezo, man. Shout out to the homie TG as well, man. Always appreciate you, man, tapping in the way that you do. And yeah, man, that will conclude us for the day. But we're gonna spin the block, man. We're gonna do this next week, man. And this is gonna be the vibe this offseason, man, until we know. And then once we do know, then we'll see what direction we go after that. All right.
It's the best time of year, man.
Nah.
The best time of year.
No, facts on that. Facts. So with that being the case, man, y'all hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, notification bell as well, so y'all don't miss TG when he's extra dripped out the way that he is on nights like tonight. All right. But either way, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. And until next time, baby. Peace.